Costa Rica is often thought of as a fairly expensive destination to visit. In this video, I go over prices and costs of what I discovered during my visit to Costa Rica in 2024. I'll take you around a Costa Rican supermarket to compare prices, and I'll also go over what I spent on some restaurant meals and accommodations. Now take a look at this view, and really I don't think you could put a price tag on that, but it's actually free. Please hit a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more Costa Rica and worldwide travel videos. So before we get into prices, I'll go over the currency exchange, and at the time of this video being uploaded, the US dollar was worth 517 colones. So without further ado, let's get into some prices. A medium-sized bag of black beans is 1,000 colones, which is a bit less than $2 US. This package of coffee is 1950 colones, so a little bit less than $4 US. A six-pack of Imperial beer is a domestic Costa Rican beer, is 49.50, so that's almost $10 US. Bananas were a really good price here, 55 colones, so basically 10 cents American. It was one of the best deals I found was buying bananas. The limes are really good here, super juicy, and these were 14.50 for 8. So about a bit less than $3 US for 8, but they're really, really good limes. Watermelons are $6.90, so that's by the kilogram, by weight. So $6.90 is a bit more than $1 US per kilogram. They have really nice brown eggs here and very reasonably priced as well. They're by weight, so the packages vary slightly, but you're looking at basically $2 US for 10 really nice looking brown eggs. Rice is between 1,000 to 1,500 colones for a 1.7 kilogram, 1.8 kilogram bag. So a pretty decent size, like a medium sized bag. You're looking at between $2 and $3 US. Pasta for a pretty small bag, you're looking at 750 colones. It's basically around $1.50 for, yeah, it's a pretty little bag, so it's fairly expensive, I think, for pasta. Tuna is kind of 1,000 to 1,500 approximately for a can of tuna, so $2 to $3 US. Some of the brands might be a bit less than that, but you're looking right around $2 to $3 for most of the cans of tuna. This big wall of coffee seems like it might be the most popular brand here, or one of the most popular brands. You see it a lot, and we bought it. We've had it a few times. It's quite good. A big package of this coffee is 4,000 colones, so about $8, and the smaller package is 2,000, so about $4. And that's Costa Rican coffee. They do make coffee here, and it is quite good. I found the bottled water in Costa Rica to be quite expensive. You can actually drink the tap water here, but if you do buy bottled water, it definitely costs a fair bit. This bottle here is 6 liters, so for 2,600 colones, so you're looking at about $5 US. Toilet paper is 1,900, which is a bit less than $4 for a 6-pack of good quality toilet paper. Massive bag of laundry detergent. And that is $53.50. So around $10 for just a monster bag. A smaller bag of liquid detergent is about $3. Big container of bleach is 1,000 colones, so a bit less than $2. For those of you who have dogs to feed, it's 6,000 colones for a bag of Purina dog food, so about $12. The local brand Super Pero is a little bit less, it's 3,500 colones, so about $7. Here's some more coffees. I'm not sure if they're more fancier ones. This big bag for 1,000 grams is 5,400 colones, so about $10. Oh, they're on liquidation. I think I'm in the liquidation area. $20 off on some chips with some interesting color. They're very orange. Paper towels are about $1,500 for a 3-pack, so that'd be around $1 a roll. That's for like a smallish roll. The bigger rolls are more like $2 to $3 each. Toothpaste is quite expensive. Really, anything imported is fairly expensive, and anything made in Costa Rica is generally a pretty good price. That's basically what it breaks down to. If you want to keep costs low, then buy products that are made in Costa Rica. And then at that point, they're probably even cheaper than the US or Canada. And if you buy imported things, then it's probably going to be a lot more than the US or Canada. These toothpaste, it varies, but you're looking at somewhere between $2 and $5 for a tube of toothpaste. Shampoo, 4,000, that's about $8. Some of them are even more than that for one shampoo. That's more like a local brand. So 4,700, that's for two for a big double pack, about $9. $7.50 is $1.50. That was the price for one mango at like a little roadside stand. So this is a Costa Rican fried chicken meal that I got for dinner. It was 2,500 colones, so about $5. And it has fried chicken, plantains, and yuca. So most of the Costa Rican meals that we have were in these things called sodas, which is basically local food, which is rice, beans, a meat, coleslaw, plantains. This is what they call a casado here, so a typical food, and they're served in local restaurants called sodas. In my experience, this is by far your best value for restaurant meals. A lot of the kind of foreign restaurants were quite expensive, I found in Costa Rica, but these casados, which will fill you up, meat, rice, salad, coleslaw, vegetables, it's actually a great meal, and they generally were 3,900 to 4,200 colones, and that often included a drink with it, or sometimes included a drink with it as well. They made a lot of different fresh juices here. And that's tamarind, the darker one on the table there, but they made all sorts of any kind of tropical juice. Actually, dragon fruit was my favorite while I was here. Taxis are very expensive in my opinion. Small distances are $5, even slightly longer distances are $10, $20, $30, $50. $50 or $60 to the airport you'll get quoted, which is about a 30 to 45 minute ride depending on traffic. Our cost for accommodations I found to be quite reasonable, but I think a lot of that had to do with the fact we were there in the off season. So we stayed in Playa del Coco, about a 10-minute walk to the beach, at a 2-bedroom condo or apartment. It was nice, not super new, but well kept and a good accommodation. And that was $500 US per week. And again, we were here in the off season. I'm going to guess, had we been here in the high season, which is basically United States and Canada's winter, so kind of November to April or December to April, we'd be paying a lot more than $500 per week for a 2-bedroom. Happy hour, $1,500, $3 US for a beer. $5 US for a mixed drink. A couple other things to mention with prices. Beaches were high on our list to see, and those are, of course, are essentially free. The other thing is tours. So the tours were not cheap, but you really get what you pay for. You get proper guides, you get access to things you would not see without going on the tour. So the tours, again, they're not cheap, but you really do get your money's worth on them.